Alright, here's an explanation for number 7, the cyclical knights and knaves things. So, first off, at some point, you want to realize that this is very cyclical in nature. They're all implying that each other will be like knights and knaves, and it'll like draw itself out in a nice circle. So that once you like prove one case, all the other cases, you can know that they're also going to go the same way. It's just with like different letters, names. Okay, yeah, let's start here. So I figured out that there's two ways. You can suppose that A is a knight, or that A is a knave. But it'll lead to more supposing over here. Let's start with suppose A is a knight, or not A is a truth teller. That's how my notation goes. Therefore, BT, implying not CT, will be false. Obviously, for a conditional statement, there is only one possible false chance thing, and that will be this line here. So because this is false, this is the only outcome. So that means that this will lead to that, and so B and C will be knights, or truth tellers. So because of that, we can say, yeah, that. Then this is what B says right here. B says C being a knight implies that A is a knave. So that means that this will be true, and we already know that CT is true because of this truth table thing over here. And that means that this true will imply something which will be true. So that means A of T, or sorry, not AT, will be true also. Or, so that means that A is a knave. Of course, you can go the extra step of saying that A being a knight, or truth teller, is false by negating both sides. Alright, well, you can stop watching the video now, or you can look at this. Now, instead, we can suppose that A is a knight. But we immediately have to suppose both cases of either C or B being a knight or knave. So let's start with supposing A and C are knights. That means that the statement that C said, A being a knight implying B is a knave, would be true. And A would be true. And so that means that a truth implying whatever this is going to be true. That means B being a knave is true, or B being a knight would be false. And oh yeah, I forgot to state, there are two knights by the end of this, along with two knights over here. And that now let's move on to this case, supposing A is a knight, but supposing C is a knave. So we can take the statement that C said again, and suppose that it's false. Now, I made it kind of look like this one, but because it's false, you can do the same sort of logic over here. But instead, I just said that A being a knight is true. A true implying something will be false. Therefore, B being a knave is false, or B being a knight is true. And by the end of this, you will have knight, knave, knight, two knights. I think that's it. Enjoy.